Fellow Ghanaians, this is David, and I want to share something, my views on what is happening right now, the recent happenings in South Africa. First, I want to empathize with everyone who has been affected by this recent happenings. It is difficult. Yes, you've been in the country, some of you have children and wives there, and you had to leave. You've been chased out. It's difficult. Now, just think about it. Even when you are traveling, you need to plan on the things that you need to pack and then go. But then all of a sudden you are told to move out of the country that you've been residing in. It's very difficult. And I empathize with everyone who has been affected by this recent happenings. And in our country, they say that I don't know how to translate in English, but no, it means that if someone owns something and they demand for it, they take it in whatever way it seems right to them. For example, you are having a wedding, you've asked your friend to use his or her car. Then during the wedding day where you are at church, then he or she will just come to the church premises and say that I'm taking my car. I need the car to go to a certain place. The person can just take the car off. That is what it meant by saying that they are dear one or the benkum energy. And this is what is exactly happening in South Africa now. They are saying that it is their country and they demand that every African, whether you are legal or illegal, you are supposed to leave that country, especially for Ghanaians. And first, there are some around, going around on social media that people are saying that Ghanaians are saying they are going to retaliate. And I just want to admonish that we are Ghana. We are the first African country to gain our independence. We are pace setters. If we also go on the street to act like the way they are acting, then there is no difference between the Ghanaian and the South African. We are different. We listen to our leaders. So I would like to admonish everyone. It is hard that if you see your friend being whipped, it's hard. But then we need to listen to our leaders. Let us wait and listen to what the President, John Mahama, and his people will say. And from there, we will know what to do. So I just want to tell everyone who seeks to go out and also to go and demonstrate and do things that the South Africans are doing, those things that they are doing that we think it is not good. Let us not go and do the same. If we do that, then we are the same. But upon all this, there is something that I want us not to forget. Upon everything that is happening, there is one message that they are giving, and it is clear. And I think if you are a Ghanaian or an African, we should not brush this off. It is time for reflection as an African, as a Ghanaian, to think about it. They say that go and fix your country. That message is clear, and it is as clear as daylight. And it is something that we need to think about it. Yes, the emotions are high, but there is one thing that they are saying that is true, that we need to fix our country. We are Ghana. We were the ones who were able to get our independence from the colonial masters. We are the one who forged that Africa must be free. Are we not friends and family members of the great Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah. So the message is clear. We need to fix our country. By now, there's this quotation that sometimes I ponder over it. Paul says, by now you need to be teachers, but you are still learning the elementary truth of Christ. By now, Ghana should be leading. By now, we should be pace setters, and then fellow Africans will be learning from us. But where are we now? And if South Africa, who gained their independence not long ago, are telling us to go and fix our country, then there is something wrong. That we need to take this message seriously. Aside this, what is happening there, the message that they sent is clear, and we need to think about that and find a way to fix our country. I was happy to hear Mr. Ibrahim Mahama saying that, yes, we will fix our country. And indeed, that is a message that should be echoed across the nation. There is a saying back home again that says, "Enimgwasye emfata okani." But I will just say it like this: Enimgwasye emfata Ghana ni ba. Enimgwasye emfata Ghana ni. We are Ghana, and we need to do. Gold has been mined in Obuasi for almost a century, more than a century now. And yet, go to Obuasi and its environs and look at the way the place looks like. And it's the same South Africans who are also mining gold, and they have used the gold to make their country beautiful. And we as Ghanaians, we are trooping there to go and work. So the message is clear. From president to the child who has been born today, we need to come together to fix our country, to do something for Mother Ghana. As an African, this message is clear. We need to hold our leaders accountable. We need to hold our community accountable, whatever that we are doing. Countryman Songo always says something in sports, right? When he has his sports program, he said, "Sawo fire, na sa misme fire, na yoja." If you do something and I also do something, we can fix our country. It's not only about the leaders. It's not only about government officials or the president. Every individual, wherever we find ourselves, it is incumbent on us to do that which will elevate Ghana. From government to National House of Chiefs, to clerks, to clergymen, to assemblymen, to teachers, to the one who is selling on the street. We need to fix the country so that no Ghanaian will be whipped and sacked from another country like we have no place to go. If you are a teacher, teach well, do the right thing, especially in our communities, because the rot, as I always say, the rot that we have now, these people came out of the community. So our communities, our parents, let us bring the children up in the way that we want them to be. You cannot say that the US is beautiful and then stay in your country and be throwing rubbish at any place or wherever you want. You cannot say US is beautiful or China is people even move from Ghana to Cambodia to Vietnam to go and work. Vietnam, who were at war, the country was literally obliterated, and yet we have some Africans who move to Vietnam to go and find jobs. What is happening? So we all need to do our part to fix our country. Let's not forget, let's not allow this to pass. I was scrolling through social media and someone said that, oh, all this noise, by July it will end, and then it will also be the thing of the past. Let us not let this be the thing of the past. The message is clear that we need to fix our country. Let us think about that and find ways to fix it. If you are working in the government settings, don't say that this is government work, so I will do it. It's not my own work, so I will do it the way I like. Let us come together and do the things that will help Mother Ghana. You know, says yen ara yasasini. It is ours. It is ours. No one is going to come and do it for us. The land is ours. We need to fix it by ourselves. We need to put plans in place, measures in place, in any small way that we can. Right? Let us hold our leaders accountable. Parents, let us take care of our kids. When you have a child, don't just leave the child like that and say, that God is the one who takes care of people. God has given that child to you to take care of that child. With the help of God, you do it. Don't have babies and say that it is God who takes care of children and then leave them like that. These are all the things that affect our country. Let us do our best to help Mother Ghana grow. Let us change our nation. Because if we do not fix, no one will fix it for us. And in the latter years, we will hear another country saying that people must go. And I hope and I pray that these things that South Africans are doing, it is their own doing, but not some upper hand that is pushing them to do this. Because it was not long ago that our president went to the UN in the US to ask for reparations about this slavery thing. You know, and then it not long ago, our president John Mahama also, I think he is championing that Africa must be borderless. So it's calls to mind that why is it that Ghanaians are targeted? I have my own theory. That say, Ghana is like an adhesive. I think Ghana is like an adhesive that binds all Africa together, because our great forefather, our former president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, was the one who was spearheading this African unity. And I hope and I pray that it is that South Africans, they are doing this by their own volition and that nobody is pushing them to do this. Just to cause, because if you say people should go back to their countries, other people will retaliate, and it means that Africa will never be united and it will be separated as some people want it to be. So I hope and I pray that it is not people who are pushing them. So let us do our best. Let us work our way up in our own small way. From parents to children, when you go to school, make an effort to study. When it is a trade that you are in, make an effort to do it well. As drivers, it is your responsibility to carry passengers from one place to another in safety. Those who are importing and exporting stuff, it is also incumbent on you to check on the goods that you import, the prices. All these things affect a nation. It is not only the government. We all have our own individual responsibilities. I used to tell people that when you go to school, you go to this watch seller, and this watch seller will sell watches to you, and then you when you buy a watch, the person wants to get a profit, so they sell the watch to you, that that this watch that you bought for 1 cedi. This is not 1 cedi, but the person is selling the watch to you for 1 cedi. And when somebody has this kind of anger and hatred, the person go to school, and when he or she also gets to a certain level, they also don't care about the market women, the things that you are selling. we all have we all have a role to play. If you are in the market, you are selling stuff, make sure that the things that you are selling, you are not taking exorbitant fees. Because these people that you are charging these exorbitant fees, the kid who is going to buy shoe from you, that you are overpricing the kid, when the kid grows and gets into a government position, he will also take back. So it is something that is rooted in our communities, from the marketplace right to government offices. It is, we are all responsible for this. So we need to all take charge and be responsible for each other and make sure that we are doing the right thing. Our values are not being trampled on, that we are doing the right thing, so that Ghana will be great again. Ghana will be great. It calls for each and every one of us to pull our weight, so that this message that the South Africans are saying across, irrespective of the violence, the brutality, and whatever that they are doing, the message is clear. Fix your country. And we should fix our country. Because if we do not do it, no one will. And there will be a time that the children who will come after us, as I always say, will curse us. So, this is David once again. I have a lot to say, but I will leave it here. Let us fix our country, each and every one of us. We have a role to play. Let us not allow this South African thing pass by. I hope government will take their message and then work on it. They are saying we should fix our country, and fix we shall. Thank you.